Navigating the grocery store can feel like a battle for your wallet. With endless aisles of tempting products, it's easy to overspend on items that don't deliver on nutrition or value. But what if you could simplify your shopping? Fill your cart with healthy essentials and significantly cut your grocery bill. It's possible by focusing on a core list of versatile, nutrient-dense foods. This strategy eliminates impulse buys and ensures every dollar you spend contributes to your health and your savings. Forget the fancy packaging and marketing gimmicks. We're going back to basics with foods that have stood the test of time. Here are the first 5 staples that should be on your list every single week. 1. The versatile yellow fruit. Bananas. Bananas are a true champion of budget-friendly eating. Costing just pennies per pound, they offer one of the best nutritional returns for your money. Each banana is packed with natural energy from healthy starches and sugars, making it the perfect grab-and-go snack to fuel your morning or beat an afternoon slump. Forget expensive energy bars. A single banana provides a clean boost of power without the processed ingredients and high price tag. Beyond energy, bananas are famous for their high potassium content. This essential mineral plays a critical role in maintaining heart health, regulating blood pressure, and supporting proper muscle function. Including bananas in your diet is a simple and delicious way to ensure your body gets the potassium it needs to thrive. But their benefits don't stop there. If you buy them while they're still a bit green, you're getting a fantastic source of prebiotic fiber. This type of fiber feeds the good bacteria in your gut, promoting a healthy digestive system and improving overall wellness. One of the smartest ways to shop for bananas is to buy a bunch with varying degrees of ripeness. Grab a few bright yellow ones for immediate enjoyment, some with green tips for the middle of the week, and a couple that are mostly green for later. This simple trick ensures you have perfectly ripe bananas ready whenever you need them, preventing waste. And what about the ones that get a little too ripe and spotty? Don't throw them out. Overripe bananas are a gift for your kitchen. Their intensified sweetness makes them perfect for baking moist and flavorful banana bread or muffins. You can also peel and freeze them in chunks to add natural creaminess and sweetness to your morning smoothies for weeks to come. Their long shelf life, versatility, and low cost make them a non-negotiable item on your weekly grocery list. 2. The incredible edible egg. When it comes to affordable, high-quality protein, nothing beats the humble egg. For a remarkably low price, you get a nutritional powerhouse that can be the star of any meal, from breakfast to dinner. Each large egg contains about 6 grams of complete protein, meaning it provides all 9 essential amino acids your body needs for building muscle, repairing tissue, and maintaining overall function. This makes eggs a far more cost-effective protein source than most meats. Their nutritional profile extends well beyond protein. Eggs are also a fantastic source of important vitamins and minerals, including vitamin D for bone health, vitamin B12 for nerve function and energy production, and selenium, a powerful antioxidant that helps protect your cells from damage. This combination of protein and micronutrients makes every egg a compact and efficient source of fuel. The protein in eggs is particularly effective at keeping you feeling full and satisfied long after a meal. This feeling of satiety can help reduce unnecessary snacking and prevent overeating, which in turn helps you manage your weight and lower your overall food spending. Their versatility is unmatched in the kitchen. They can be scrambled, fried, or poached for a quick and hearty breakfast. Hard-boiled eggs make for an excellent portable snack or a protein-rich addition to salads. They are the binding agent in baked goods and the key ingredient that turns leftover rice into a delicious and filling fried rice dinner. Best of all, they have a long shelf life, staying fresh in the refrigerator for several weeks. This reduces the risk of food waste, unlike more perishable protein sources. Stocking up on eggs ensures you always have a quick, healthy, and inexpensive meal option on hand, making them an essential part of any smart grocery budget. 3. The wholesome grain. Brown rice. In the world of pantry staples, brown rice is an undisputed king. While white rice is popular, brown rice retains its bran and germ, the outer layers of the grain that are stripped away during processing. This is where most of the nutrients are stored, making brown rice a far superior choice for both your health and your wallet. It is packed with fiber, bivitamins, and essential minerals like magnesium and manganese. This robust nutritional profile provides you with sustained energy, unlike the quick spike and subsequent crash you might get from more refined carbohydrates. The high fiber content also aids in digestion and helps you feel fuller for longer, which can prevent overeating and keep your food budget in check. One of the most appealing aspects of brown rice is its incredibly low cost, especially when purchased in bulk. A large bag can last for months, providing the foundation for dozens of meals at a fraction of the cost of convenience-focused alternatives like instant rice packets or pre-cooked pouches. These convenience items often come with added sodium and preservatives, and their price per serving is significantly higher. By investing a little time in cooking your own brown rice, you save money and gain complete control over what goes into your food. To make it even more convenient, you can batch cook a large quantity of brown rice over the weekend. Once it has cooled, portion it out into containers or freezer bags and store it in the freezer. When you need a quick side dish for dinner, you can simply pull a portion out and microwave it for a minute or two. This pre-cooked rice is perfect for adding substance to stir-fries, curries, soups, and stews. You can also use it as a base for hearty grain bowls topped with vegetables and a protein. By making brown rice a fixture in your pantry, you guarantee you always have a healthy, filling, and cost-effective component ready for any meal. 4. The powerful legume, dried bean. If you're looking for the cheapest and healthiest plant-based protein available, look no further than dried beans. Whether you prefer black beans, chickpeas, kidney beans, or lentils, these legumes are a budget-conscious shopper's dream. A 1-pound bag of dried beans costs very little and will expand to produce many servings once cooked, offering an incredible return on your investment. In contrast, canned beans, while convenient, are more expensive per serving and often contain added sodium. By making the simple switch to dried beans, you can slash your grocery costs while enjoying a superior, fresher flavor. The health benefits of beans are just as impressive as their low cost. They are loaded with both protein and fiber, a powerful combination that works wonders for keeping you full and satisfied for hours. This high satiety factor is key to managing hunger and reducing overall calorie intake, making beans an excellent food for weight management. The soluble fiber found in beans also helps regulate blood sugar levels and can contribute to lower cholesterol, supporting long-term heart health. For a very small price, you are getting a food that nourishes your body and keeps you feeling full, which naturally helps you spend less on other less healthy foods. Cooking dried beans is simple. The most common method involves soaking them in water overnight, which softens them and reduces cooking time. The next day, you just drain them. Add fresh water and simmer them on the stovetop until tender. You can make a large batch at once and use them throughout the week in countless dishes. They are perfect for soups, stews, chilies, and tacos. You can mash them into a dip like hummus or use them to bulk up salads and grain bowls. For even greater convenience, you can freeze cooked beans in portions for quick use later. By incorporating dried beans into your meal plan and perhaps replacing meat just once or twice a week, you'll see a significant drop in your grocery bill without sacrificing flavor or nutrition. 5. The savvy meat choice. Chicken thigh. While chicken breasts often steal the spotlight in health-conscious recipes, chicken thighs are the smarter choice for anyone looking to maximize flavor and minimize spending. Thighs are consistently cheaper than breasts, especially when you buy them bone-in and skin-on. These cuts offer the best value, and you can often find large family packs that bring the price per pound down even further. By purchasing a larger quantity and portioning it out at home, you can freeze what you don't need immediately, ensuring you have an affordable protein source ready for future meals. This simple habit of buying in bulk and portioning yourself can lead to substantial savings over time. The appeal of chicken thighs goes far beyond their price. They contain slightly more fat than chicken breasts, which is precisely what makes them so much more flavorful and forgiving to cook. This higher fat content ensures the meat stays moist and juicy, whether you roast, grill, braise, or pan-sear it. You don't have to worry about the dry, rubbery texture that can sometimes result from overcooking chicken breast. This natural tenderness and rich flavor mean you often need less seasoning and fewer heavy sauces to create a delicious meal. Furthermore, because the flavor is more satisfying, you might find that a smaller portion of chicken thigh is enough to feel full, which can help with portion control. Choosing bone-in thighs offers an additional bonus. The bones can be saved to make a rich, homemade chicken stock. Simply collect the bones in a freezer bag after you've eaten the meat. Once you have a good amount, you can simmer them with some vegetable scraps to create a flavorful stock for soups, stews, and sauces at virtually no extra cost. This zero-waste approach adds another layer of value. From their lower price point to their superior flavor and versatility, chicken thighs are a clear winner for any budget-minded cook who refuses to compromise on taste. 6. The superstarch. Sweet potatoes. If you are looking for a food that perfectly balances flavor, nutrition, and affordability, look no further than the sweet potato. This vibrant root vegetable is a nutritional powerhouse that often costs significantly less than trendy superfoods while offering many of the same benefits. Rich in vitamin A, fiber, and potent antioxidants, sweet potatoes are excellent for supporting immune health and vision. Unlike regular white potatoes, they have a lower glycemic index, meaning they release sugar into the bloodstream more slowly. This prevents the rapid energy spikes and crashes associated with refined carbs, keeping your energy levels stable throughout the day. From a budget perspective, sweet potatoes are incredibly filling. Their high fiber content promotes satiety, meaning you feel fuller for longer after eating them. This natural appetite control is crucial for anyone trying to reduce snacking or manage portion sizes, ultimately saving money by reducing the total amount of food you need to buy. Because they are so dense and satisfying, a single medium-sized sweet potato often serves as a substantial base for a meal. Furthermore, they have an impressive shelf life when stored in a cool, dry place. You can buy a large bag when they are on sale and use them over several weeks without fear of spoilage, significantly reducing food waste compared to more delicate produce like leafy greens or berries. In the kitchen, sweet potatoes are the definition of versatility. Their natural sweetness allows them to shine in both savory and sweet dishes, eliminating the need for added sugars in many recipes. You can roast them whole for a simple, comforting side dish or mash them as a colorful alternative to traditional potatoes. Cut them into wedges and bake them for healthy fries or dice them into soups and stews to add body and richness. They can even be used in baking, adding moisture and sweetness to muffins, pancakes, and brownies. Whether you are making a hearty dinner or a healthy dessert, sweet potatoes are a cheap, nutritious, and delicious solution that belongs in your weekly haul. 7. The crunchy staple. Carrots. Carrots are one of the unsung heroes of the produce section. Extremely affordable and widely available year-round, they offer a crunch and sweetness that can rival far more expensive snack foods. While it might be tempting to grab a bag of baby carrots for convenience, the real savings and flavor are found in buying whole, unpeeled carrots. These are cheaper by weight and often last much longer in the fridge. In fact, when stored properly in the crisper drawer, whole carrots can stay fresh and crisp for weeks, making them one of the most reliable vegetables you can buy. This longevity means you are far less likely to throw them away due to spoilage, protecting your grocery investment. Nutritionally, carrots are famous for their high beta-carotene content, which your body converts into vitamin A. This nutrient is essential for maintaining healthy eyesight and a strong immune system. But beyond the vitamins, carrots provide a satisfying sensory experience. Their distinct crunch makes them a perfect, low-calorie substitute for expensive and unhealthy junk foods like chips or crackers. When you feel the urge to snack, reaching for a carrot sticks gives you that satisfying snap without the empty calories or the high price tag of processed snacks. Their culinary uses are nearly endless. Raw carrots are perfect for dipping in hummus or peanut butter, shredding into salads for texture, or chopping into slaws. However, cooking them transforms their flavor entirely, bringing out a deep, natural sweetness. Roasted carrots can serve as an elegant side dish, while diced carrots form the aromatic base. Mirepoix for countless soups, stews, and sauces. They add bulk and nutrition to stir-fries and can even be grated into pasta sauces to sneak in extra veggies for picky eaters. By keeping a bag of carrots in your fridge, you ensure you always have a versatile, healthy ingredient ready to go, no matter what meal you're planning. 8. The volume king, cabbage. When it comes to getting the most food for the least amount of money, cabbage is practically unbeatable. A single head of cabbage is often incredibly cheap, yet it is so dense and tightly packed that once you start chopping it, it seems to multiply in volume. One medium head can easily provide the vegetable component for multiple family dinners, costing just pennies per serving. This makes it an essential item for anyone trying to stretch a food budget without sacrificing volume or fullness. Unlike bags of pre-washed salad greens that wilt within days, a head of cabbage is robust and durable. It can stay fresh in your refrigerator for weeks, giving you plenty of time to use it up and virtually eliminating the risk of waste. Nutritionally, cabbage belongs to the cruciferous vegetable family, known for its potent health benefits. It is rich in vitamins C and K, and packed with compounds that support gut health and digestion. Incorporating cabbage into your diet is an inexpensive way to boost your intake of these vital nutrients. Because it is low in calories but high in fiber and water content, it adds significant bulk to meals. You can use it to stretch more expensive ingredients. For example, by adding chopped cabbage to a stir-fry or taco filling, you can use less meat while still keeping the meal satisfying and hearty. The versatility of cabbage is often underestimated. It is delicious raw, adding a refreshing crunch to coleslaws, salads, and tacos. But it really shines when cooked. Sautéed cabbage becomes tender and sweet, making a perfect side dish with just a little butter or oil. It holds up beautifully in soups and stews, absorbing flavors without turning to mush. You can roast thick steaks of cabbage for a caramelized treat, or use the leaves to make stuffed cabbage rolls. It's also the key ingredient in egg roll bowls, a budget-friendly favorite. No matter how you prepare it, cabbage delivers massive value, proving that eating healthy doesn't have to be expensive. 9. The pantry hero. Canned tomatoes. Fresh tomatoes are wonderful in season, but for the rest of the year, canned tomatoes are the superior choice for both flavor and finances. Canned tomatoes are harvested at their peak ripeness and processed immediately, locking in nutrients and flavor that fresh supermarket tomatoes, often picked green and shipped long distances, simply can't match. They are an incredibly cheap pantry staple that can serve as the foundation for hundreds of different meals. To maximize your savings, look for store-brand options. They are often produced in the same facilities as name brands and taste identical for a fraction of the cost. From a health perspective, canned tomatoes have a hidden superpower. Lycopene. This powerful antioxidant, linked to heart health and cancer prevention, is actually more bioavailable to your body in cooked and processed tomato products than in raw tomatoes. So, by using canned tomatoes in your cooking, you aren't just saving money, you are potentially getting a bigger nutritional boost. They are also low in calories but rich in flavor, allowing you to create rich, satisfying sauces without relying on excessive fats or sugars. The culinary applications for canned tomatoes are limitless. A simple can of crushed tomatoes can be transformed into a restaurant-quality pasta sauce with just some garlic, olive oil, and herbs, far cheaper and healthier than buying jars of pre-made sauce. Whole peeled tomatoes are perfect for slow-cooked chilies, stews, and curries, where you want the tomato pieces to break down slowly. Diced tomatoes are a quick addition to soups, taco fillings, and casseroles. You can even blend them to make a quick pizza sauce. Keeping a variety of canned tomatoes on hand means you are never more than 20 minutes away from a delicious home-cooked meal, preventing the temptation to order expensive takeout. 10. The protein spread. Peanut butter. Peanut butter is the ultimate comfort food that doubles as a budget survival tool. It sits at the perfect intersection of affordability, shelf stability, and nutrient density. A large jar of peanut butter costs very little, but provides dozens of servings, making the cost per meal incredibly low. It is packed with plant-based protein, healthy monounsaturated fats, and fiber, a trifecta of nutrients that promotes satiety. A small amount of peanut butter goes a long way in making you feel full, which stabilizes your blood sugar and prevents the hunger pangs that lead to overeating. When shopping, it's best to look for natural peanut butter where the only ingredients are peanuts and maybe a pinch of salt. Conventional brands often contain added sugars and hydrogenated oils that reduce the health benefits. Even natural versions are very affordable, and because they are so rich, you don't need much to feel satisfied. This density makes it an excellent fuel source for athletes, growing children, or anyone with a busy lifestyle who needs sustained energy without a crash. Beyond the classic PB&J sandwich, peanut butter is incredibly useful in the kitchen. It's a fantastic addition to morning oatmeal or smoothies, adding creaminess and staying power to your breakfast. It's the key ingredient in savory sauces like sauté or peanut noodles, allowing you to create complex, nutty flavors at home for cheap. You can spread it on apple slices or celery for a balanced snack, or slather it on toast for a quick pre-workout boost. It bridges the gap between sweet and savory, breakfast and dinner, snack and meal. By keeping a jar in your pantry, you have a reliable source of protein that requires no cooking and no refrigeration until opened, making it one of the most convenient and cost-effective foods you can buy. 11. The better carb. Whole wheat pasta. Pasta is often demonized in diet culture, but when you choose the right kind, it becomes one of the most affordable and satisfying tools in your healthy eating arsenal. While traditional white pasta is stripped of nutrients, whole wheat pasta retains the entire grain kernel, meaning you get all the fiber, vitamins, and minerals nature intended. Yes, the price point might be a few cents higher per box compared to the refined white version, but the return on investment is substantial. The high fiber content means you feel fuller much faster and stay satisfied longer. Consequently, you eat smaller portions, meaning a single box of whole wheat pasta stretches further than its white counterpart, ultimately saving you money. This pantry staple is the ultimate solution for busy weeknights when the temptation to order takeout is high. It cooks in minutes and serves as a blank canvas for whatever vegetables or proteins you have on hand. Because whole wheat pasta has a nuttier, more robust flavor and a firmer texture, it stands up beautifully to hearty sauces and simple olive oil tosses alike. It transforms a meager amount of leftover veggies or a small portion of meat into a feast for the whole family. Buying strategy is key here. Pasta has an incredibly long shelf life, so when you see your favorite brand on sale, buy in bulk. It won't spoil, and having a stockpile means you always have a meal foundation ready. A pro tip for cooking: always save a cup of the starchy pasta water before you drain the pot. Adding a splash of this liquid to your sauce helps it cling to the noodles, creating a silky, professional texture without the need for extra cream or butter. It's a simple, chef-approved trick that elevates a budget meal into something special. 12. The zero-waste solution: frozen mixed vegetables. If you have ever thrown away a bag of spinach that turned to slime or broccoli that went yellow in your crisper drawer, you know that fresh produce is the biggest source of food waste and wasted money in the kitchen. Enter frozen mixed vegetables, the unsung hero of the budget shopper. There is a persistent myth that frozen vegetables are less healthy than fresh ones. In reality, they are often superior. Frozen veggies are picked at peak ripeness and flash frozen within hours, locking in their vitamins and minerals. In contrast, fresh produce can spend days or weeks in transit, losing nutritional value with every passing hour. The economic benefits of frozen vegetables are undeniable. First, they are generally cheaper per pound than fresh produce. Second, and most importantly, there is absolutely zero waste. You don't pay for stalks, peels, or cores that you end up throwing away. You pay only for edible food. You can pour out exactly the amount you need for a meal, whether it's a handful or the whole bag, and put the rest back in the freezer for next time. This portion control prevents the use it or lose it pressure that leads to wasted food. They are also the ultimate convenience food. Pre-washed, pre-chopped, and ready to cook, they save you precious prep time. They are perfect for tossing into stir-fries, soups, casseroles, and omelets. Need a quick side dish? A quick steam or sauté with some garlic and butter is all it takes. Keeping a few bags of mixed peas, carrots, corn, and green beans in your freezer ensures you never have an excuse to skip your veggies, no matter how empty your fridge looks or how tight your budget is that week. 13. The flavor foundation: onions. It is impossible to cook delicious, savory food on a budget without onions. They are the starting point for cuisines all over the world, providing the aromatic base that gives depth and complexity to everything from soups and stews to curries and sauces. Best of all, they are one of the cheapest items in the produce section. A large bag of yellow or red onions costs very little and can last for weeks or even months when stored in a cool, dark, dry place. This longevity makes them a low-risk investment for your pantry. Beyond their flavor, onions pack a surprising nutritional punch. They are rich in antioxidants, particularly quercetin, which has been linked to lower blood pressure and improved heart health. They also contain prebiotic fibers that support a healthy gut. Adding an onion to your daily cooking is a simple, inexpensive way to boost your immune system and overall health without buying expensive supplements. The culinary magic of the onion lies in its versatility. Raw, they add a sharp, spicy crunch to salads and sauces. Sautéed, they become translucent and savory, forming the backbone of most dinner recipes. But if you have the patience to cook them slowly over low heat, they caramelize into a sweet, rich, golden jam that tastes luxurious. Caramelized onions can transform a simple burger, a bowl of lentils, or a plain slice of toast into a gourmet experience. By mastering the humble onion, you learn to create big flavors with minimal expense, reducing the reliance on expensive pre-made sauces or seasoning packets. 14. The immune booster: garlic. If onions are the foundation of flavor, garlic is the powerhouse. For just pennies a clove, garlic adds an intense, savory kick that can make even the blandest ingredients taste incredible. Like onions, garlic is a staple in virtually every culinary tradition, meaning it pairs well with almost anything you are cooking. While you can buy jars of pre-minced garlic, you are paying a premium for convenience and sacrificing quality. Whole bulbs of garlic are significantly cheaper, have a much longer shelf life, and offer a punchier, fresher flavor that jarred versions simply cannot match. Garlic is legendary for its medicinal properties. It has been used for centuries to fight off colds, support the immune system, and improve heart health by helping to lower cholesterol and blood pressure. The active compound, allicin, is most potent when the garlic is crushed or chopped and allowed to sit for a few minutes before cooking. This means that your cheap flavor enhancer is also working double duty as a health supplement. In the kitchen, a little goes a long way. A single clove can wake up a salad dressing, while a few cloves sautéed in oil can flavor an entire pot of pasta or rice. Roasting whole cloves mellows their sharpness, turning them into a soft, spreadable paste that is delicious on crusty bread or mashed into potatoes. Because garlic bulbs store so well in a cool, dry spot, you can buy them in multi-packs to save even more money. It is an essential item that proves you don't need a spice rack full of expensive blends to make food taste good. Sometimes you just need a clove of garlic. 15. The quick protein, canned tuna. When you need high-quality protein fast and you don't want to turn on the stove or spend money on fresh meat, canned tuna is your best friend. It is one of the most cost-effective sources of animal protein available at the grocery store. A single can offers a substantial amount of protein for a very low price, making it an excellent way to meet your nutritional needs on a tight budget. Unlike fresh fish, which must be cooked immediately, canned tuna is shelf-stable for years, making it the perfect emergency protein to keep stocked in your pantry. Nutritionally, tuna is a winner. It is packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential for brain function and heart health. Most people don't get enough of these healthy fats because fish can be expensive, but canned tuna makes it accessible to everyone. It is also low in calories and fat, especially if you buy it packed in water, making it a lean, healthy choice for weight management. The versatility of canned tuna extends far beyond the classic mayonnaise-laden sandwich. While a tuna melt is a delicious comfort food, you can also toss flaked tuna into a pasta salad with olive oil and lemon for a Mediterranean-inspired meal. Mix it with breadcrumbs and an egg to fry up crispy tuna patties or add it to a green salad for an instant protein boost. Because it requires no cooking, it is the ultimate fast food for a healthy lifestyle, saving you from the drive-thru when you are too tired to cook. By keeping tuna in your rotation, you ensure you always have a healthy, protein-rich meal option that costs less than a cup of coffee. 16. The creamy multitasker, yogurt. In the dairy aisle, it's easy to get lost among the endless array of brightly colored, single-serving cups of yogurt, most of which are loaded with sugar and come with a premium price tag. The secret to unlocking the value of yogurt is to ignore those small cups and head straight for the large tubs of plain yogurt. This simple switch is one of the most effective cost-saving moves you can make. The price per ounce is significantly lower, and you gain complete control over sweetness and flavor. Plain yogurt, especially the Greek variety, is a nutritional powerhouse, offering a hefty dose of protein, calcium for bone health, and beneficial probiotics to support a healthy gut. The higher protein content in Greek yogurt is particularly valuable. It makes the yogurt incredibly thick and satisfying, keeping you feeling full for hours. This satiety can help curb cravings for less healthy snacks, ultimately reducing your overall food consumption and spending. A large tub of plain yogurt can serve a multitude of purposes throughout the week. For breakfast, swirl in some honey or top it with fruit for a quick protein-packed meal. It adds creaminess and a protein boost to smoothies, making them more substantial. Beyond breakfast, plain yogurt is a star in savory cooking. It can be used as a healthier, tangier substitute for sour cream or mayonnaise in dips, dressings, and sauces. It makes a fantastic marinade for chicken or lamb, as its active cultures help to tenderize the meat, making even cheaper cuts more succulent. You can use it to add a creamy finish to soups or curries without the heaviness of cream. By purchasing one versatile product instead of several specialized ones, sour cream, buttermilk, mayo, you save both money and precious refrigerator space. 17. The everyday staple, whole grain bread. Bread is the foundation of countless quick and affordable meals, but not all loaves are created equal. While standard white bread is cheap, it offers little more than empty calories. By spending just a little more on whole grain or whole wheat bread, you get a product that is infinitely more nutritious and satisfying. Whole grain bread is made using the entire wheat kernel, which means it retains all the natural fiber, bivitamins, and minerals that are stripped away during the refining process for white bread. This high fiber content is the key to its value. It slows down digestion, keeps you feeling full, and provides sustained energy. This means you are less likely to need a snack shortly after your meal, helping you manage your food intake. The versatility of bread makes it an indispensable pantry item. It is the go-to for quick sandwiches and toast, providing a simple, satisfying meal in minutes, but its uses extend far beyond that. Stale bread, which might otherwise be wasted, can be transformed into culinary gold. Cube it and toast it with some olive oil and garlic to make homemade croutons for salads and soups, far cheaper and tastier than store-bought versions. You can also blitz it in a food processor to make breadcrumbs for coating chicken or topping casseroles. It can be used as the base for savory bread pudding or a classic stuffing. To maximize your savings, keep an eye out for sales and buy one get one free deals on your favorite brand. Bread freezes exceptionally well. You can store an extra loaf in the freezer for weeks or even months. Slices can be toasted directly from frozen, so there is no need to thaw the whole loaf. This strategy ensures you never run out of this essential staple and prevents the moldy half-eaten loaf from ending up in the trash, a common source of food waste and lost money. 18. The liquid gold, olive oil. A good quality cooking oil is the cornerstone of any kitchen, and olive oil stands out as a top choice for both health and flavor. While the initial price of a large bottle might seem higher than other vegetable oils, its longevity and nutritional benefits make it an excellent investment. Because you only need a small amount for most cooking applications, a single bottle lasts a long time, bringing the cost per use down to mere pennies. It is a fundamental ingredient that elevates the flavor of everything it touches, from sautéed vegetables to simple salad dressing. Olive oil is celebrated for its high content of monounsaturated fats, which are known to be heart-healthy. It is also packed with antioxidants that help fight inflammation in the body. By making olive oil your primary cooking fat, you are making a simple swap that can have a significant positive impact on your long-term health, potentially saving you money on healthcare costs down the line.